My name is Megan Frommelt, and I'm going to be talking about technology and relationships. Have you ever thought about just how different relationships would be without technology, without the constant connection through text messaging, phone calls, email, or social media? In today's society, technology completely builds relationships. Back in the day, around 40 years ago, before 1973, which is when cell phones were invented, people had to rely on face-to-face communication or landlines or just like writing letters, which wasn't as ideal, so there was more face-to-face communication, which is not what we have today. Technology has a very large impact, whether it be positive or negative, on today's relationships. Okay, so there are many positive effects that technology has on relationships, and the biggest one being it helps connect everyone together, whether they're 5 minutes away or halfway across the globe. And this is done with text messaging, email, any kinds of social media, Instagram, Snapchat. And then 91% of Americans own a cell phone, and that's a really large number considering like how many different places there are and how much money people in different countries have versus a different country, and people's beliefs and religions and things like that. And then 81% of the 91% of Americans between the age of 25 and 34 have smartphones, which allows them to be connected to all the social media sites. And that is according to Brandon McDaniel. Another big positive is that technology allows for long-distance relationships, whether it's all the way across the globe or just a few hours away. This technology allows them to be there for each other, which can build their relationship satisfaction because they're constantly available to pick each other up, and this is essential in a relationship. In the time before, if someone were to move away, it could completely end a relationship just because there was not many means of communication, but now that is completely taken away, it just starts a new chapter in their relationship because they have other ways that they can talk to each other, which is a huge positive. Another really good thing is that it allows people to meet new people that they otherwise wouldn't have the opportunity to meet if it weren't for social media. And that is done through like maybe Instagram, you follow someone on Instagram, or like Tinder or like online dating sites. And then also like for when you go to college, a lot of people find their roommates on social media, and back in the day that wouldn't be possible because there was no social media. But along with every positive comes a negative. So the negatives for technology in relationships: every time like technology interferes in a relationship, the relationship satisfaction goes down. One of the biggest negatives is the disability to disconnect from your social media. People get distracted with what's on their phone instead of what's right in front of them, like their significant other. This limits the face-to-face time, and then it also just, like I said, lowers the rate of satisfaction. 70% of women say that this makes the relationship just a little bit, every time it just goes down another level. And then another negative is that there's too much privacy. Like in this picture, she's hiding her phone from her significant other, and that allows people to like hide things and keep secrets and maybe have like relationships on their phone and stuff like that, which is never good for any kind of relationship. And then another negative that is really well known in today's society is that it allows people to hide behind their screens of their computer and maybe say things to people that they wouldn't be able to say in person or that they don't mean. And that is also a big problem because our gestures make up a lot of our communication, like our facial expressions, the way we stand, and all that makes up a lot of our communication. It's not just how we talk, and that is lost through technology. And then another big negative is the overall decline in mood if technology is overused. Technology overuse has ties to depression, which is never good for any relationship because everyone should be happy in their relationship. Okay, and then I have this picture, and this is two couples. They're laying in bed and they both have hearts on their phones, which means they're like looking for love, even though they're right next to each other, but they're on their phone. So that whole thing was kind of lost in the technology, whereas if there wasn't technology, maybe everything could work out fine. So positive or negative, technology is here to stay, and it plays a huge role in our time. So we should all work together to make sure that our technology is doing as much good, but also we have to understand that the negatives are what brings the positives. And that is all. Thank you for your time.
5 minutes.